Transautomobile here. In this video, we're going to show you all the Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series with the roof rack and freewheel hub. By the end of this video, you will be able to transport passenger and goods without any obstacles on the way. Hello and welcome to Transautomobile, your specialist in exporting brand new vehicles to the continent of Africa and the rest of the world since 1973. Today, we're at a restock of cars at the port of Antwerp here in Belgium at Transautomobile. If you are not subscribed yet, push the subscribe button to watch the latest videos on our YouTube channel. Watch this video till the end. We are going to talk about the Toyota Land Cruiser 78 model, the engine and performance, the exterior and the interior. After this, you'll find out the secrets behind this disguised 13-seater minibus. That's right, everyone. This particular Land Cruiser 78 series is a 13-seater. The Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series is one of the most traditional 4x4s of today. Since year 1984, Toyota has maintained this exact similar design for the 78 series, not for the style, although there are people and car enthusiasts out there who will adore this vehicle for the style. But Toyota has actually maintained this for flexibility. Flexibility to live with, ease of maintenance, and that too. The Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series has a reputation across many industries. Industries such as military, law enforcement, NGOs, crew transportation. In fact, ambulance conversions are one of the most popular conversions for the 78 series. Here at Transautomobile, we also sold ambulance conversions. We added the ambulance fittings on customer request. Here at Transautomobile, we can add accessories to your Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series, whether it's to enhance the style or to enhance its performance and capabilities. Accessories such as front bull bar, alloy wheels, tinted rear windows, and of course, towing hook. A major source of the flexibility starts from the chassis configuration, the base of this Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series. Like many other Toyota 4x4s, the Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series has a body-on-frame chassis configuration, which greatly enhances towing capabilities and off-road capabilities. The chassis beam provides a very strong foundation, and when towing, less stress is delivered to the bodywork. Instead, it is channeled to the chassis. Compared to other 70s series models, the Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series has a slightly elevated roof, which greatly enhances the headroom for rear seat passengers. For the Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series, you get a trooper seating setup for rear seat passengers. We are going to cover this in detail later in the video. But first, I want you all to listen carefully to the door sounds, the metallic effect. It sounds amazing, exactly like the good old 1980s. I have a secret to tell you all. You don't need to slam the door of the 70s series models. All 70s series models have a soft close effect to them. Well, it's not really like soft close on what you see on a luxury vehicle, but look at this. You see? And just a little push and the door's closed. Rear seat passengers get sliding rear windows. Check the link in the description for our YouTube videos of other 70s series models we export. Under the bonnet, we have the source of power for this Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series, a 4.2-liter straight 6-cylinder diesel engine that produces 129 horsepower. But it's not enough to know all these figures. You really need to listen to the sound of this beast. This is a Toyota 1HZ engine produced since year 1990. So rest assured, everyone, it is quite reputed. And this is paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, which makes it a perfect configuration when I need to decide how much power to channel to the wheels. Now over to the 4x4 system of this Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series. You get 2-wheel drive mode, then you get 4-wheel drive high range and 4-wheel drive low range. Now 2-wheel drive is self-explanatory. That is when the engine gives power directly to the rear wheels. 4-wheel drive high range is ideal to use when you need traction at a normal speed, everyone, where extra grip is needed. Whereas 4-wheel drive low range is ideal to use when you're going serious off-roading at conditions such as deep mud, sand dunes, or even rock crawling. Now, if you look carefully, there are two positions. There's lock and there's free. Right now, the wheel is in the lock position, which means it is directly connected to the shaft and therefore it will receive power from the engine. Whereas if I put it in free, it disconnects the wheel from the shaft. And there's a good reason for this. When I think carefully about it, it's actually a very clever system. It greatly enhances fuel efficiency and also it reduces the wearing of components because this prevents the unnecessary rotation of components when the 4-wheel drive mode is not engaged. So when you don't need 4-wheel drive, when you are using your Land Cruiser 78 series on tarmac, be sure to put the freewheel hub lock in the free position. Whereas before engaging 4x4 mode, be sure that the freewheel hub is in the lock position first. You get 16-inch steel wheels with all-season tires. And right here, you get a snorkel, which gives you wading capabilities. This Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series is tropicalized. You get a reinforced suspension, reinforced radiator, and a reinforced air conditioning, which makes it perfect for hot climates. And rest assured, for this long journey, your Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series won't go very hungry because you get a double fuel tank. Now, earlier in the video, I mentioned how since 1984, Toyota has maintained the similar design without any drastic change. Now, Toyota hasn't done this for the style. As I mentioned, they've done it for flexibility. But then at the same time, there's just something about the exterior that can be quite relatable, everybody. It makes very, very strong reference to ancient Land Cruiser models. And I'm not referring to the 1980s alone. I'm actually referring to the Land Cruiser models before. And that is thanks to those circular headlights you see over here. And then if you look carefully at this shape over here, you'll notice that this kind of figure is something Toyota still maintains on the Land Cruiser to this day. Even modern Land Cruisers have this similar format of front headlights. So indicators onto the side over here, and the headlights which are not necessarily circular on modern Land Cruisers, well, at least not all of them. Now, just like the Land Cruiser 76 series, the Land Cruiser 78 series gets 40 to 60 split rear doors that open in this ratio, as you can see. Now, likewise, on the 60 ratio, that's where you get the spare tire attached. Now, in many 4x4s, you may have seen that spare tires are mounted onto the rear door. That's not only for the style, it's actually for practical reasons, because it's easy to change the tires quickly and it enhances ground clearance towards the rear. Over here, you have the boxes containing the parts for the roof rack. The roof rack enables you to transport more goods, therefore leaves more interior space for passengers. And if you look carefully in the wheel well, you'll notice a material protecting the bodywork. This greatly reduces the chances for corrosion in long terms. Now over to the interior of the Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series. First, we'll start with the cabin area. Well, basically this is supposed to be the area where you have the driver's seat and then space for 2 passengers next to the driver's seat. My first impression of the interior is that it has the standards of a true off-roader, thanks to the plastic, which is easy to wipe clean and maintain, and the vinyl seats, also easy to wipe clean and maintain. And then of course the protective material that is covering the floor. It is durable and easy to wipe clean. And then over here you get your 5-speed manual transmission, your off-road control down there, you get your air conditioning over here, You get your radio control over here. So likewise, the Land Cruiser 78 series has definitely seen some evolution since 1984. The steering wheel is visually similar to what you've seen in the Toyota Hilux models. And then you also have electric windows with a center lock button. For the driver's seat, the seating adjustment is great. And you also get steering adjustment. You can move the steering wheel up, down, in and out. And then if we look at the visibility outside, it is great thanks to the narrow A pillar. Now over here, you get the Trooper seating setup. Now for these seats, you also have seat belts. And when you fold up the seats, you can use the space as cargo to transport goods. So here's our conclusion of the Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series with the roof rack and the freewheel hub. You are ready for your next adventures without any obstacles in front. The secret behind this? The secret behind this would be the reputation of the Land Cruiser 78 series combined with the accessories that we can equip on this Land Cruiser 78 series here at Transautomobile. There's an endless list of tasks that can be done with this Land Cruiser 78 series, thanks to the double fuel tank you get, thanks to the roof rack, thanks to the trailer hitch hook you get, and also thanks to the off-road capabilities. And mechanically speaking, this Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series with the freewheel hub has to be one of the most interesting models available. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below sharing your thoughts of this Toyota Land Cruiser 78 series. And don't just watch. Contact us for a personalized quote on any type of vehicle. Our sales team is dedicated every day to upholding our motto. Our mission, your satisfaction.